Bill Gates says he will donate 99% of his remaining tech fortune to the Gates Foundation. Today, that would be worth an estimated 107 billion US dollars. He also announced the foundation will now close in 2045, which is earlier than previously planned. The pledge is among the largest philanthropic gifts ever, but it also signals an eventual end to the foundation's immense worldwide influence.
I think Elon, hasn't been out in the field and met these USAID workers like I have. I think it's heroic work, and I think what he did over that weekend is very unfortunate, including mischaracterizing what the money was being spent on. He said he worked that weekend instead of having fun, and I wish he'd done it the other way. Then we have the next period of time, could be 4 years, 6 years, where we're having funding cuts from a number of countries, including the US, and the number of deaths will start going up for the first time. They went down from around 10 million to less than 5 million, and now, it's going to be millions of more deaths because of the resources. If you say to people, hey, how much is the US spending on aid? People say, oh, it must be like 5 or 10%, and maybe they should spend a little bit less. We're happy with 1% of the US budget will let us do these incredible things. And most people don't realize the success we've had and how modest it is. And, we're the biggest advocate for this global health work, not just in the United States, but in every rich country in the world. Polio is one where the Gates Foundation is significantly the biggest funder, but the US government up till now has been the second biggest funder. We need them to rededicate themselves, or else that disease will spread back and again paralyze hundreds of thousands of children. We're talking about tens of millions of lives that have been saved through these partnerships, and everybody should be excited about every single death we avoid. Well, I've had 2 meetings with President Trump since he was elected, and in both explained, how great it is the U.S. government does these things, and talked about his leadership could accelerate and improve a lot of these things. And in the end, it'll be the budget, which he'll have a key role in shaping. And I'll continue to communicate and ask for his moral support.